Hi everyone, it's Tawney. Today we are going to do another liner look in this sort of series that I've come up with. I want to try and just see what all I can do makeup wise and just see what kind of looks I can create and like really try to improve on the skills that I already have. And learn new skills. That's probably the better thing. I'm very good at doing a very neutral nude eye with a nude lip. So I like to try and like switch things up a little bit and just like really focus on doing something that's like new and different and not really my style, to see like maybe it could be my style and I just don't know what I'm doing right now, and just kind of learn tips and tricks and new things as I experiment with makeup. And I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time now, and I just finally was like, you know what? Just go and do it. Like, you've been wanting to do it, so just go and do it. Like, there's no better time than today. That's like literally what they say. So just went in with the putty eye primer from e.l.f. It's one of my favorites, but I have to say it hardens up very quickly. My pot was like nice and very like creamy when I first got it, and then after like the first or second time I used it, it immediately went hard. And like I literally feel like if I like scraped hard enough at the outer like edges of it, I could get the entire thing out in one little piece. And like I really have to dig my finger to get the creaminess to come through to actually put it on my eye. So sometimes I wonder if it's actually working, but I got enough of a color on there that I think I'll be okay. Plus I might also go in with some white just to try and like make it look a little bit brighter and like really brighten up the colors I'm going to be using. Today I'm going to be using the XX Revolution and Powerpuff Girls liner palette. This has a bunch of different eyeliners in them, lots of bright neons along with that black. And it did come with this brush here that, as you can see, I did use once for the blue apparently, or for something, I guess. These colors look like they've never been touched. So today's gonna be the first time I'm gonna use it. And I'm gonna use a setting spray to spray it and get it wet. And I think I might just get the brush wet and then go into it, because I don't want to spray the whole thing and then like potentially ruin it, because I did put my money into this. Like, I did use my own money to get these things. Like, anything I buy ever on my channel is either with my money, somebody gifted it to me, like family or friend, or my boyfriend bought it for me. So nothing that I ever get here is sponsored. It's not PR. It's not something that like a YouTuber sent to me or a fan sent to me. I'd love to have those things, but that's just not where I'm at in my YouTube channel journey right now. So maybe I can hope and dream that'll happen at some point, but for right now, that's not happening. So I don't have a clue at all what kind of a look I'm going to go with. So we're just going to kind of wing it. I think I might just go in with this base and just go from there, because the last time I did a look, I went in with a white eyeshadow base from, it was the No Budge eyeshadow from e.l.f. And I just felt like it was like very bold, very white, and a little scary looking, honestly. Like, not so much that it made me look scary, but it was almost intimidating, and I felt like the color wasn't going to fade out, and it was just going to linger and like really ruin the look. And it turned out great, and I can post a picture here if Editing Tawney remembers. If not, you can check out my video, and it will probably be linked in the eye and in the description box down below, so you can always check that out and watch the video so you can see how I created the look that I did. But I wanted to do the look that I intended to do in that video that I did not do in that video. I wanted to do a strictly liner look. So that's all we're doing today. We're not doing anything else. We're not doing eyeshadow on top of it. We are only doing liner. So 4 minutes into this video, we are getting started. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Glass Spray Setting Spray to, no, we're not going to be using this one. Let's see, what else do I have? It's a priming spray. Okay, we're going to be using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I have like a little bit left in this can. I believe it's a can my sister gave to me, because I have 2 cans and they're both low, because one was mine and one was my sister's, that she's just like, hey, you want this? And I was like, I don't want to go buy it, so I'll take whatever you have. So I think I'm going to use that, and I'm going to just spray it on the brush and then go into the colors. Part of me wants to do like a rainbow, like pink to blue thing, but then part of me like doesn't want to go that much. So I think I might just do pink and orange, like start with pink and then go into orange at some point. That's a really pointy brush. We're going to have to really spray this brush to kind of loosen it up a little bit. And getting setting spray all over the place. It's like, I sprayed it right at my desk, so what did I think was going to happen? But now my desk is all wet, and like, I don't feel like I'm trying extra hard to keep this desk in good shape, but it's a decent desk, and my dad bought it for me, so like, I don't want anything to happen with it. Plus, it's a very nice desk, and my dad bought it for me, so like, I'm really trying to like, this is going to become a new like hand-me-down in my family kind of a thing, because it's something my dad got for me. Same with like my bed in the background. My dad bought me the bed frame, and the box spring and mattress all came with it from an auction house. And I kind of want to keep them in good shape so I can, you know, pass them down, keep using them for a long time. Like, I have no plans to get rid of them. So I went in with the pink shade, and this is what it looks like on the brush. I really like kind of went in with it to try and get a lot of that color on, and it is coming up a little chunky, so I'm going to definitely tap off just so I don't have that excess, because I really don't want to like ruin the look by having like chunky fallout all over my eye and my under eye. The under eye I can wipe away because I have no makeup on aside from my eyelid, but I also don't want to like ruin anything else by trying something like, you know what I mean, by not like. So we're going to go in. I'm going to use this mirror. It is my Profusion and Mean Girls mirror with the burn book thing on the back. And I got it at Walmart, and they like, months after this Mean Girls collection came out, I saw this and bought it. And now they have the entire collection in stock. Like, the first thing I saw, the only thing they had that day was this. And I was like, I love it. I'll buy it. And looking back, that's the only thing I would get from the collection anyway. So like, so I'm going to be using this mirror. So I'm going to try not to do this, because I noticed in my liner video, I had to edit out a lot of this. So you missed like my entire left eye because I was like this while I was doing it. So I'm going to try and do it like this and just turn, and then you can see from the side, which might be a better angle for you guys. But I feel like I do it better when I have this close-up mirror than when I do it from like the mirror on my desk or from my camera. So bear with me. I'm going to try and get some good content for you guys, because I really want to make this work out. And like, I really want to show you what I may or may not be able to do. So here we go. I'm noticing that I'm like struggling to get color on my eye. Like, you can barely see that pink, and I can see it because I'm up close, but honestly from far away, like my camera angle, I can barely tell there's anything, and I'm like really digging in. I've sprayed the brush a couple times, and I just feel like it's not doing much. So I don't know if it's the product or if it's just me, because I always thought it was I always thought it was me for a long time, and then I've slowly realized that like, sometimes the product you buy is just bad, and it's just not meant to work. It's just not going to work no matter what your skill level is. And like, you're just not going to be able to make it work. But I'm going to try, and I'm going to go in a little bit heavier. I just don't feel like this brush is picking up as well. Like, I have to really put down the product, and that kind of bugs me because I can't stamp it and be very precise. And that worries me that I'm going to screw it up because I can't be precise like that. And I want to be, to make it look nice. So we're going to keep trying and see if we can make this work. But I don't have high hopes for this because it's just not doing much. Like, it's not really doing anything. And the brush has kind of lost a lot of that like pokey sharpness to it. And that kind of irks me because now it makes it harder to use. And I'm like really struggling to make this work. Like I feel like the harshness of it is what would make it like easier to use and easier to get that defined look. And now it's kind of splaying out like a normal brush. And that makes it difficult to work with. How does this, it's very chalky. Can you see that? And then whenever I like, it doesn't do much. Is that normal for like an eyeliner product? Because I'm very confused. It's getting a little easier the more I'm doing it, but I just don't feel like much is happening. And it's taking a very long time to get anywhere. And like, it doesn't look like I've done anything, to be honest with you. It really doesn't. Okay, I don't know why I made that noise. I literally just sprayed onto the product in hopes that that would make it a little bit easier to work with. No, it did not. I'm getting the same, like, it's doing literally the same thing that it did when I sprayed the brush and dipped into it. It's doing like nothing. Like I'm not liking this. I'm really not. Okay, I'm going to go in with a different brush for when we do the orange. And the orange is going to go right where my crease is, and I'm just going to kind of put it up that way. I might do a little over the crease because I have very hooded lids. So I think I might do like up in this area, like right above where that like kind of hood is. So that way you can see it. And I'm going to go in with the orange. Maybe the orange. I honestly don't have hopes for any color to be better or worse than anything else. But we're going to go in with this. I have a little bit of concealer on this brush, but just nothing major that would like really impact the quality of this in any way, at least not in my opinion. Who knows if it will or not, but I don't know. Okay, this I feel like is actually doing something. Maybe it was just the brush, which kind of bums me out because I really did want a liner brush because I don't have one like that sharp and pointy in my collection. And I'm really bummed that that's not working. So I'm going to have to find like a different brush somewhere else and see if I can like hone my skills with that one. Okay, I don't hate that. I feel like this camera and maybe this angle and the lighting, even though I have like a ring light behind the camera, it's just not like showing enough definition for you guys to be able to see. But I'm trying here, okay? I'll definitely put in pictures of what this looks like so you all can see, because I want you guys to be able to tell what I'm doing. Because like, what's the point of filming a video if you have no idea what you're watching because you can't see anything? So far, the orange is really nice. Yeah, this orange is like killer. Look at that. Look at that. And that actually doesn't look that bad. Look at me go. Oh my gosh. That... Why didn't anybody tell me how easy this would be? Honestly. Okay, now I'm using another brush that's similar to that last one. It's very flat. It has a little bit of a rounded top and again has a bunch of concealer on it because it is my cut crease brush. And I really do need to wash my brushes. I just washed my sponges a couple days ago because I noticed one of them was smelling weird. And that's usually a sign you need to wash a brush. But, or you need to wash anything, brush, sponge, whatever puff you use. So I definitely need to go and wash all my brushes, but I just did my sponges because they were like the most concerning. But I'm going to go back in with that pink. Oh no, this brush is very thick. So I'm worried it's going to ruin the thinness that I'm trying to get here. But we're going to go with it. Okay, I got a little bit more. It's a little thicker of a liner, but honestly, I don't hate it. So I'm going to go into the other eye. I saw a trick online one time that said when you do liner to stamp it and then lightly drag if needed, but really stamping is like the key, especially if you're going to use a liner like this one. This is the Revolution Renaissance liner. If you use something like this that kind of has that like felt tip liner, that really helps to apply it without messing it up. And I find that like that's the easiest trick for me in any aspect of doing liner, is that it allows it to like set down and get that like where you want it to, because that's where you're pressing rather than like dragging. And oh my gosh, my lid is like extra, because I have like a lot of like wrinkles in my lid and I feel like that kind of messes with it. But honestly, yo, okay, hold up, I'm gonna finish the what do we want to do for the lower? I think I want to just do the pink. So we're gonna go in with that same brush, not the Powerpuff Girl brush, the regular brush, and I'm just gonna go down on my lash line and just keep the orange, or yeah, keep the pink going. Okay, that looks really pretty. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I'm gonna do mascara and then I'll be back and we'll talk about this because I'm like really excited about the way it looks. Okay, since I don't do lashes, this is the final look. I use the Essence Lash Princess in the green tube, or well, the black tube with the green font and lettering on it. And this is the finished look. I really like the way this turned out. And honestly, I could see myself doing this like all the time. It's so easy and simple. And like liner looks like this are very subtle and like I don't want to say subtle because it's not subtle. It's very like light of a like almost effort in a way of the way it looks, but like it packs so much of a punch, honestly. I'm like really digging this. So this is definitely going to be a series we're going to keep doing. So let me know any like looks if you want me to recreate, any colors you want me to do, any kind of style. I'm willing to like go and try things that are a little bit more difficult, but we're going to get there slowly because again, I'm not a pro. This is the first time I've ever done a liner look that's looked like this, and I'm surprised it turned out great on the first try. So definitely put those in the comment section or send them to me. You can find my Instagram down in the comment section down below, and you can always send me a DM there or follow me if you'd like to. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ring the notification bell down below if you want to see more of this series and more videos from me. I film most of the time all of my makeup content. So you're going to see Get Ready With Me, me trying new stuff out, me trying different looks out, recreating things, anything you can think of that comes with makeup. And I also do vlogs talking about my daily life, trouble with neighbors, dealing with my garden outside, any yard saling. Like, you're going to see all of that. So if you're interested in that, definitely ring that notification bell and subscribe so you get all of that content sent straight to your notifications. And I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.